Has the fortress of Apple's app distribution policy started to crumble? The answer is a resounding yes. It's a seismic shift in Apple's approach, a move that was unthinkable just a few short years ago. In the not-so-distant past, developers had to navigate the stringent rules of Apple's App Store to get their apps onto the devices of users. Apple's walled garden approach, while ensuring security and quality, also allowed the tech giant to take a hefty commission of up to 30% on all in-app purchases. This restrictive policy has long been a point of contention among developers and users alike. But the winds of change have started blowing. The European Union's recently enacted Digital Markets Act, or DMA, has compelled Apple to change its stance. This act mandates that large tech companies must allow users to install apps from alternative sources, breaking down the walls of Apple's carefully guarded garden. This move could potentially revolutionize the app ecosystem. Developers now have an opportunity to bypass Apple's commission fees and reach users directly. This could lead to a drop in app prices and more freedom for developers to innovate and experiment. However, every silver lining has a cloud. Developers will now have to shoulder the responsibility of building and maintaining their own download infrastructure, a daunting task, especially for smaller teams. Users too will have to tread cautiously while downloading apps from unfamiliar sources, raising concerns about security and malware. Despite these challenges, Apple's decision to comply with the DMA is a profound one. It signals the company's willingness to adapt to a changing landscape, even if it means losing a significant chunk of its revenue and some control over the user experience on its devices. So, what's the takeaway from this shift in Apple's app distribution policy? To start with, we could see an increase in competition among app stores, leading to lower fees for developers and more innovative app features. However, security concerns will loom large, and ensuring user safety will become a paramount concern for regulatory bodies and app stores. And lastly, the user experience might change as people adapt to downloading apps from a variety of sources. In essence, Apple's policy shift in Europe is a watershed moment in the ongoing debate over App Store dominance. It's a step towards a more competitive and open app ecosystem, a shift that could have far-reaching implications on the digital market landscape. Only time will tell how this story unfolds.